Nick Goepper has officially lost his mind and his hairline. And no, I'm not just talking about his slightly controversial content.
The new FIS handbook states that poles must be used because it makes our tricks harder.
Poles are for skiers, poles. I love my poles, I love my poles!
Nick Goepper is an old man who's trying to do the impossible. For those of you guys who don't know who Nick Goepper is, let's dive into it. Nick Goepper is probably one of the greatest freestyle skiers of our generation. He's Henrik Harlow level. He's everybody else you've ever heard of at that top tier. He's one of my favorite skiers, if not my favorite skiers, and the guy has done absolutely everything, even though he's an old man. Now, way back in the day, he was sponsored by Red Bull, and he was winning absolutely every event. He still is winning every event.
See if he can clean this up and take first place.
It was his last run. The rail, but really making it look good. Number one looking good so far. Judges said it wasn't perfect last time. Will it be this time? Oh, so far so good. Will he finish it with a triple? One, two. And he's done it.
This guy's been at the top of the game for literally as long as freestyle skiing has been around. There's just nothing that he hasn't done in the sport. And yes, at one point he was definitely raking it in with sponsors and making a good skiing salary. However, who knows nowadays, especially with all the controversial income content he's putting out.
So I gotta tell you how easy it is to have a car sponsor. I got this piece of paper with these things called deliverables on it. And all I gotta do is stop someplace remotely pretty, get out, and take a picture, and I got a free truck. Thanks, Toyota.
The freestyle skiing and snowboarding scene is not what it used to be, where you can just be a somewhat good or high-level skier and just rake in hundreds of thousands a year from sponsors. That's just not it. You gotta do stuff like this. You gotta hang out with the boys. You gotta make content. You gotta do it all.
Do not realize that it hurts me when I see it go off.
It's a full-time grind. And as Nick Goepper does, he has transitioned beautifully throughout his career. And he's put out some of the best content of 2023, 2024, social media-wise, by far, hands down. Maybe due to his manager, who is the all-time content goat for freestyle skiing. If you haven't watched the trolling episodes, what are you doing? What are you doing? But outside of quitting skiing, getting dropped by Red Bull, losing all of his sponsors, this man has done what no other freestyle skier has done, obviously winning X Games medals. He's won 3 Olympic medals. He's the only freestyle skier that I know of that's won 3 medals in the Olympics.
I may have won some medals.
Very first Olympics, podiums. Second Olympics, podiums. Third Olympics, podiums. And third Olympics, he's an old man. This brings us more into what we're talking about now. This is rolling into the 4th Olympic season, the 4th Olympic cycle. This is 2026, 2024 right now, but qualifying starts next year for me and all the other guys on the World Cup circuit. And not only is this crazy madman doing a 4th one, let's think about that for a second. 4 times 4, that's like 16 years of Olympic skiing. Obviously, it's not that long yet. Either way, 12 years of skiing on an Olympic level, at Olympic stage, World Cup stage, absolutely mind-blowing if you were just staying in one event, slopestyle, one event, big air. But this guy is not doing that. No. Being from the older generation of freestyle skiing, you kind of have to do it all. Nowadays, a lot of us are sissies, like me personally. I don't really ski half pipe, but Nick Goepper does. And Nick Goepper doesn't only ski half pipe kind of well, he skis that shit real well. And more or less what this man is trying to do is not only do a 4th Olympics, but do a 4th Olympics in a discipline he's never competed in before at this high of a level. I don't believe he's ever competed on Olympic stage in half pipe. And being Nick Goepper is not just trying to compete. He's not just trying to show up to the event. This man wants to win it all. And he might damn well do it, guys. He might damn well do it. So after the last Olympics, obviously being old man, he's probably got old knees. He's losing his hairline. Probably a little sore, dropped some sponsors. He's living with Steve Steps, life is just a toilet bowl of nonsense at this point. But he's decided that he wants to take on a new challenge, and I absolutely respect that. I think these athletes like Nick Goepper, Berkrud, all these other guys, they have done it all in the sport. And in my personal opinion, there's no point, I don't see the value or the excitement in going and winning the same contest over and over and over again. I want new challenges. I want new experiences. I want new things to strive towards. And that's exactly what he's done. He set this goal of something that has never really been done before. And he's trying to do it. So first year, we're just really competing, just half-pipe skiing this year. And boy, did he not disappoint. Maybe was not the best, didn't win every World Cup, but there's some really damn good half-pipe skiers right now. And he was getting 4th at a lot of big events, like World Cups, going to X Games. And this man is not just skiing half pipe like everybody else. He's at this point where his hairline's gone and he just doesn't give a fuck. He wants to have fun, he wants to enjoy it. He's putting out content he wants to put out that he enjoys, that he finds funny, and he's skiing the exact same way. This man is doing it in jeans.
Is he doing this in jeans? Yes, he is. Jeans and a hoodie. It's a tribute to his Midwest roots. The man from Lawrenceburg, Indiana, is in for his third and final run.
Let's see if he can lock in that tail grab on that double cork 12. Held the entire time. So solid.
He's just here to have a good time. I would like to say he's just memeing on us, but as like whatever 38 years old or 55 years old he is now, he's not memeing on us. He's too old to know what memeing is, but he's just having a really good time and just enjoying himself. So anyways, that brings me into what this man has done right now. He obviously is trying to do everything he can to not only, because the U.S. halfpipe team is really hard to make. There's a lot of really good skiers in the U.S. halfpipe team, and they're probably going to have 3 to 4 spots, so he better be in that third spot. Otherwise, no Olympics, year wasted. And this insane rollerblade ramp he made to train to be one of the best, to put in the extra work that nobody else is putting in, will go to waste. It's going to crash and burn and die in the Nevada desert. So if you guys haven't seen, he basically built a whole entire mega quarter pipe ramp in the desert, and he's calling it Rollerblade Ranch.
You just turned 30, bought land to build a training compound. You expect to go to your 4th Olympics.
I want to inspire people. Stop being so goddamn salty. I've invested more in myself than ever. I got nothing to lose this time.
You're already losing your hair.
So there's a couple ways you can practice for freestyle skiing in the off season. One, you can trampoline, you can do water ramps, you can airbag as well, maybe backyard rail, but none of those things are half pipe. And there's not really a good way to effectively train half pipe in the off season. There is Banger Park that has kind of like shark fin airbag hit, but it's not the same as a half pipe. So there really isn't a lot of good options to train half pipe. And what he decided to do is build the best possible facility he can to take his skills to the next level. This man is literally living in the desert all summer long, launching himself off this like 13, 12, I don't know, something like that, maybe 14-foot skate-like QP into a flat airbag on rollerblades with an American flag just screaming to country music. And I love it. I absolutely love it.
I'm Nick Goepper, and welcome to Rollerblade Ranch!
It's just something that we haven't really seen before, and it's so cool to see somebody not only at his age and his skill level and his, I guess, status in the sport, like man has done it all, to keep pushing the boundaries to see what's possible. You guys let me know down in the comments below. I honestly think he's gonna pull it off. He's insanely consistent at World Cup contests for slopestyle and big air when he's competing, insanely consistent at X Games, by far one of the best skiers out there. Not just like every once in a while, like he lands a run at every like 3 or 4 events. This guy's landing runs on demand when the pressure's on, when you need to land runs. And he's done that at 3 Olympics, 3 podiums. Maybe not a first yet, which is kind of a bummer, Nick. I feel bad for you, man, but I know you're gonna pull it off this next one. It's crazy. And I just have a feeling that he's gonna, over the next year and a half, put in the work that needs to catch up to these guys. He's already got better grabs. He's got a little lower DD of tricks in half pipe than some of the big guys doing 16 to 16, but he has better style, even with the jeans, and he has better grabs. And I think he can do it. I smell Olympic gold, the first one to cap off Nick Goepper's ski career in the upcoming future. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But this man is insane. Huge role model for me and a bunch of other skiers coming up. And it's really cool to see somebody just really chase after their dreams and authentically be themselves and do it for so long and just really put their heart and soul into something. So super cool to see. Keep your eyes out for all the funny content he's gonna be putting on social media and stuff like that. I think it's really awesome. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, let me know what you'd like to see me react to next or talk about next. Like and subscribe. It really helps me out and the channel out. And I'll be putting out more videos later. Deuces.